Hello viewers, welcome to this session. Good morning, one and all. In my last session, I discussed and explained the text of the scholar Gypsy from stanza number 1 to 9. Today, I am going to explain stanza number 10 of the scholar Gypsy. In stanza number 10, the poet continues to describe the countryside of Oxford, where the scholar Gypsy is seen visiting different gardens, boughs, bushes, stems, and the bank of the river stems. Now, in stanza number 10, the poet and the speaker says, "And above God a stone bridge, when hay times here in June, and many a sky in sunshine flames." The speaker says that the scholar Gypsy was spotted on Godstone Bridge during the daytime, hay time. It is the month of June, the summer days, when many farmers go to harvest their crops with scythe, sickle, and sunshine flames. Sunshine seems bright. The scholar Gypsy is spotted there. Men who through those wide fields of breezy grass, where black winged swallows haunt the glittering Thames. People go to their fields. The fields are full of breezy grass. The swallows haunt the glittering Thames, glittering river, shining river, because it is sunshine, so water reflects, water of Thames reflects. To bath in the abandoned lasses pass, here often passed thee near, and they bath there, they come to bath there, and they see the scholar Gypsy passing through the way, sitting upon the river bank overgrown. Marked thine outlandish garb, thy figure spare. The scholar Gypsy is seen sitting on the bank of Thames. It is overgrown, grass is overgrown, and the scholar Gypsy is sitting there. He is seen in outlandish dress, outlandish garb. His dress is a strange, outlandish. Thy fingers are spare, and his fingers are also strange. Thy dark, vague eyes and soft, abstracted air. His eyes are meditative. He is in meditative mood. So, his eyes are vague and abstracted air. But when they came from bathing, thou wast gone. When the people returned from bathing, come from bathing, the scholar gypsy leaves the place. He goes elsewhere from there. Now, stanza number 11. At some lone homestead in the corners, in the commoner hills, where at her open door the housewife darns. Again, there is the reference of commoner hills. It is coming again and again. This is because it is the place where Matthew Arnold used to visit when he was a student of Oxford. And the Oxford scholar also frequented Commoner Hills. So, Commoner Hills is coming again and again. Where at her open have understood these stanzas very well. Thanks for watching.